Yeah!
Hola gang, and welcome again to Old Nerd Reviews. I'm Tony, I'm your old nerd of the day, and I try things so you don't have to. Today I am doing a monthly mystery subscription box from a company called SnackIt. SnackIt is simply a subscription service that mashes up different snacks from around the world every month for you. So they do have a branded box, and they've got some tissue paper in there covering it all up. This is SnackIt on there, as you can see. So let us break into it. There doesn't seem to be a cheat sheet in here, so I guess I'm on my own. That would be very nice to have a cheat sheet the way a lot of the other services have, so that you can tell exactly what's in here and give you a little information, a little background on what you're eating, that kind of stuff. First thing out of the box is a bag from Calbee. It's a 2.8 ounce bag. I can't read, I don't know the name of it. It's in Japanese or Chinese, something like that, maybe Korean. That's where a cheat sheet always comes in handy. But these are hot and spicy potato chips. I think I can smell a little bit of seasoning, a little bit of heat on it. There is what they look like. Let's give it a shot. So this tastes more like a barbecue chip would. It does have a little bit more of a bite, a little bit more heat than a regular barbecue chip does. But essentially, this is just a nicely flavored barbecue chip. I really didn't think I'd like these because it said hot and spicy, but yeah, I like these. Okay, next out of the box is a package of pure gummy from a company called Canro. And these are watermelon and salt gummies. Nice little tear package, and it's resealable too, which, you know, I always like that. Woo! Real strong watermelon smell to them. Here's what they look like. They look like they have sugar all over them, half green, half red. Let's give it a shot. Oh, wow. Those are sour. Didn't say anything about being sour, which is no problem because I love sour. The more I get into them, I don't think they're intentionally sour, but I just think the vivid flavor of watermelon plus the sugar on it just kind of brings out a pseudo sour flavor, and then the saltiness on top of that. I like these. Okay, next we have a bag of Meiji Choco Rooms, sweet and crispy. These are milk and dark chocolate combined with a crispy cracker. This is a 1.34 ounce package. Here's what those look like. They look like little mushrooms. Give it a shot. Those are nice. The dark chocolate comes through more than the milk chocolate, but it's like what are those called that I've had so many times? The little sticks that have flavoring on them. The little, you know what I'm talking about. That's kind of what these are, only I really like the dark chocolate. I love dark chocolate. Big fan. Okay, we're getting into some smaller writing. I'm going to need the old guy goggles. This is a package from Marinella. These are called Sponge Marshmallow Cookies, artificially flavored. There's 6 cookies in this package of a 3.18 ounce. Now, these are very similar to something else that I reviewed a while back. It was like a Mexican type of snack cake like this, and these look exactly like them. And there is those 4 little marshmallow things on a cookie, as you can see. What's it got on there? Oh, it says Sponge on it. See that? It says Sponge on it right there. And then something in the middle, it looks like maybe a gummy or something. I don't know. Let's give it a shot. Wow. A lot of really punch in my face flavor to these. They're like a Hostess snowball. You get the strawberry, you get the vanilla combination, and then that cookie. The cookie makes it a little bit dry, a little bit more dry than I would like it, but overall, this is yummy. Okay, next out of the box is a drink. This is an orange rainy fruit drink. Has it in English on that side and has it in another language on the other side. I'm not seeing how big this is. This looks like maybe like a 12-ounce can would, don't you think? Twist the lid off. It smells like Tang. You remember how Tang smelled? That's what it smells like. Let's give it a shot. Tastes like Tang. This tastes like Tang. Yeah, if you like Tang, that's exactly what this tastes like. And for those of you who have never tasted Tang, you're too young. Tang kind of was like a powdered drink mix. They always touted the astronauts drank it. Whether that's true or not, I don't know, but it was fun to believe it as a kid. But Tang was like a watered down orange juice, slightly sweeter, but watered down at the same time. Kind of a weird combination. So as somebody who liked Tang, I like this. Now this looks familiar. This is a 1.44 ounce candy bar from Milkha. This is the Oreo chocolate candy bar. You remember recently I tried that big Milkha Oreo bar and didn't care for it at all. Too much chocolate, not enough Oreo flavor. There's how it looks. Very similar to that big Milkha candy bar. Let's give it a shot. Here's what we have inside. It's just the same as the big Milkha Oreo bar. It's just in a smaller form. Too much chocolate, nice creamy chocolate, milk chocolate, but just too much chocolate compared to the Oreo. The Oreo barely comes through. You get the crunch of the Oreo, but the flavor just isn't there. Okay, this is a Kinder Delice. I don't know. It looks like some kind of chocolate bar with milk in it or cream in it or something. This smells and it looks like a chocolate covered brownie. I've seen something like this before and I'm trying to remember what it was. Maybe like one of those Choco Twinkies? I almost half expect to find marshmallow inside. Oh my goodness. If you like chocolate, you like this. A lot of chocolate in it. It's got that kind of hard chocolate on the outside, and it's got like a cake, a chocolate cake on the inside with a layer of cream that tastes like, I mean, it tastes like a chocolate cream, even though it looks like a vanilla cream on the outside of the package. It tastes more like a chocolate cream to me, but maybe it's just because there's so much chocolate going on. I'm just having a hard time detecting that vanilla flavor or whatever it's supposed to be. But this is really good. A little of this would go a long way. You'd be eating on this just a little bit at a time. Otherwise, you'd be doing chocolate overload. Next out of the box is a box of Gleeko, I guess you'd call it Gleeko Pizza Pretz Baked Snack Sticks. This is a 1.09 ounce box. Once again, those look like those little sticks with the frosting on the outside, whatever the crap they're called. I wish I could remember. This just doesn't have frosting on the outside, and it's supposed to be pizza flavored. Woo! That's a strong smell of oregano, so it does smell like pizza. That is what one of those look like, just as it shows on the outside of the box. Let's take a taste. Wow. Wow. Amazing. Spot on pizza flavor. You've got the crust of a pizza. You've got the pizza sauce and the cheese of a pizza. So this tastes like spot on a cheese pizza. And it's got a ton of flavor coming out of it. These are really good. Get down to the bottom. Next thing is from Ricoli. That sounds familiar. These are called Duvalin by Sabre. I'm sure I'm not pronouncing that right. It says it's a 6-pack. I'm not sure what it's a 6-pack of. Okay, so what it has inside is 6 of these little packages. They kind of look like a vanilla and chocolate pudding, and then they give you 6 little plastic spoons. And there's what it looks like inside. I'm not too sure just by looking at it whether it is a pudding or a frosting type stuff. It definitely has the texture of a frosting rather than a pudding. It's like eating frosting. I guess if you're a fan of just eating plain frosting, you'll probably like this. The chocolate flavor is nice. Let me get a little bit of the vanilla. Vanilla flavor is okay. It's a little bit off, a little bit preservative type flavor more than a nice vanilla, but the chocolate is good. So if you're a fan of eating frosting, there you go. And finally, I saw these at the bottom when I opened the box. I'm saving the best for last. This was one of my all-time favorite candies when I was a kid. This is a package of Toffee Fay. There's 4 pieces in here, and what it is they are whole hazelnuts, caramel, hazelnut cream, and chocolate. I haven't had one of these in decades, so I'm hoping that they're just as good as they used to be. They look the same. See, they've got the little Toffee Fays right there and the nice gold package. Kind of makes you feel like a prince or an emperor. And there is a Toffee Fay. Come on, focus, focus. Close up. See, you got the caramel, you got the chocolate, and the hazelnut lies inside. Love hazelnuts. Let's give it a shot. There's a lot more caramel in this and a lot less nut to it. It's not how I remember it. It's the same elements. It's just the ratios are totally thrown off. Unfortunately, I'm disappointed. This is not how I remember Toffee Fays to be. They used to be a lot better. You used to get mostly nut, and then the chocolate and the caramel was just like an embellishment to it. So I ended up with 10 items to the package, and out of the 10 items, I would say my favorites in order are the pretzel stickies, whatever they are. Tons of flavor in those. I like the watermelon and salt gummies. Those were really good. And surprisingly, I ended up liking the Calbee hot and spicy potato chips just because they're more of a really nice flavored barbecue chip. So once again, that is a company called SnackIt. I'll put a link down below and you can check them out for yourself. I think this is one of the only snack boxes so far, the only food boxes so far that I've liked the majority of the stuff in here. I'm pretty impressed. So go ahead and check them out. See if this might be a service that you'd want to sign up for. There you go, gang. Another review in the bag, unboxing in the bag, whatever. Thanks so much for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't already. And remember, I put out videos every Sunday, Tuesday, and Friday. You can find me on my social networks, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and Old Nerd Reviews, where you can become a part of the Old Nerd Crony Community. You guys have a freaking awesome day, and I'll see you next video. Bye now.